What's going on, guys? DaeryHD here, bringing you yet again another gameplay on Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. And today's a pretty unreal day. Let me tell you, a pretty unreal day indeed. So I went to work today, and because that's what I do, I go to work every day. It's just how it works. But I went in there and I had some pretty funny, angry characters today, and angry customers really make my day because their stupidity just makes me laugh. Right? I am not. The reason you guys are angry is because you guys screwed up. You guys did something stupid. And I guess that's just how it goes sometimes. Right? Anyway, so I went to work and left work about 9:30 at night. I worked a little bit late tonight, and it was still nice and sunny. I had a nice breeze, so it wasn't too hot. And then I went home, made myself some spicy spaghetti with meat sauce. It was, I love spicy. I love spicy a lot, and it was overall a really good meal. And then just to kick off the rest of the night, sat down, watched some Iron Chef, and it was a pretty good one indeed. Anyways, so got that going here, and that's my next topic. I was talking about all this food here, and you gotta learn to cook, right? It's just what you gotta do. Right, you always gotta learn to cook. It's gonna be a big part of your life, and let me tell you, it's gonna be an important part of your life, because let me tell you, the best way to make somebody happy is through their stomach. Give them some good eats. Yeah, trust me, you guys will understand. You guys will definitely understand. For you guys that already do understand, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, you do. Anyways, learn to cook. The best thing I'm gonna suggest to you is go out and buy some knives. Right, buy a little knife block with all the knives you need. I'm not going to tell you to go out and spend like $500 on some Hankels. You know, you don't need to start with that. That's just overkill, right? But go out to your regular department store and go grab some knives, right? Grab some pots. You know, maybe mom has some pots. Maybe your girlfriend has some pots. I don't know who you live with, but you can find some pots and pans. It's just going to happen, right? Look at this. These guys just set up nicely for me. Anyways, but and then know what you do? Go on Google. Go on YouTube and think of a type of meat, or if you're a vegetarian, a type of vegetable that you like, and put that meat's name or that vegetable name and go recipes, and you will get hundreds and thousands of recipes. And you know what? Start cooking them. Go on there. What's the worst that can happen? You can make a crappy meal and you don't eat it, and you try again next time. At least you know that's not a meal for you, right? You screwed one up. Who cares? People do it all the time in cooking. Right, the top chefs, they screw up all the time. But that's the biggest thing. And I'm not talking about cooking. Like, I don't want you to go and be like, how do I cook a pizza pop? Right? Who cares about how to cook a pizza pop? You don't need to cook a pizza pop. I don't need mac and cheese. You don't need a fucking Pop-Tart, right? Make some real food. All right, so get out there and definitely check those out. Okay, because let me tell you a couple things about food. A, you learn how to make comfort food. If you're having a bad day, it'll make you happy, right? B, if you have a girlfriend or you're planning on having a girlfriend, you better learn to cook, because let me tell you, they're not going to want to be cooking all the time. And if you can cook, trust me, it's definitely going to get you some brownie points all over the place, right? It's a good way to impress. You could be like, hey, you know, let's go to a restaurant. Or you could be like, hey, let me cook you something. I can tell you they're going to be like, wow, this guy can cook. I like that. I like that a lot. This guy's like, I should keep this guy around for a bit. And that's what you want. You want to be kept around for a bit. You don't want to be like, boring, right? But yeah, it's definitely a good way to catch a girl, right? Catch a girl and keep her, right? The next thing here is it helps you travel around the world, right? There's days that I'm like, you know what? I want to hit up France, right? So, whoop. Google some French recipes, right? You can go all over the world by just cooking. And the biggest thing, well, not the biggest thing, but a huge part of traveling is trying food from all over the world, right? And it's just overall a good experience, right? So that's what I'm going to say about that. Make sure you get out there and you start cooking around the world, because don't just stick to one place, because I can tell you every single country has a good food. You know, they might have a bunch of crappy ones that you don't like, but they still have good ones always, right? And one of the last thing it's going to do for you is it's going to make you feel proud about yourself, right? And the biggest part of life is everyone wants to feel happy about themselves. They want to feel proud. They want to make themselves feel good. And being able to cook will definitely get you to do that, because then you're going to have this unreal talent of cooking stuff. Oh, look at that. Look at that. I got a M.O.A.B. Yep, definitely got a M.O.A.B. And you know why I got that M.O.A.B? Because I can cook, right? So, what have we covered here today? We've covered that cooking is fucking important. That's just how it is. We've also established that the way to make people happy is through their stomach, because you can feed them, they're gonna be happy. The next thing, you're gonna get a girl better if you know how to cook. And the last thing, and probably the most important thing, is you're gonna be able to satisfy that urge to eat so good. It's just what happens. So I'm gonna leave a little bit of a couple links in the bottom there to some recipes, right? And they're basic recipes. They're gonna get you started, right? You don't need any crazy knives for these ones. You know, you don't need anything really crazy, because they're not like the prettiest, but they're definitely gonna taste good. And the first one you're gonna be making here is a beef and barley stew with mushrooms. Let me know how that one goes, because I am a huge fan of beef barley, right? Barley, I know it's an oat, blah, 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 but it's so good, right? So definitely try that one out. And the next one here is for dessert. We're going to make an apple cinnamon crisp. And it's our cinnamon apple crisp, and it is unreal. But anyways, that's the game, guys. Hope you guys got a lot of good information out of this, and let me know in the comments how your cooking little skills went, and just hope you guys enjoyed. Anyways, don't forget to hit that follow button, hit that like button, and I'll talk to you later, guys. I will definitely talk to you later.